Now, cooking at home can be a difficult task or it can be an easy task. And with you, I love your recipes because number one, they're healthy. Number two, extremely important to me, they always taste good. So you've got all the elements here in this sweet potato recipe that we're gonna do.
So if anybody watches the City Line Weight Loss Challenge or seen what we do, I'm not a huge advocate of grain at night.
Right.
You know, the occasional grain, but I love pasta. And so you and I over the years have done many hard-hitting shows on cholesterol and heart health. The majority of emails I get is after I use this little kitchen spiralizer.
Because it's a miracle maker.
People, we're gonna post it on cityline.ca because we get so many emails. So I'm gonna use the spiralizer. I'm gonna get you to throw the sweet potato noodles in. You can just use your hand.
The miracle machine?
Or is the spiralizer?
Spiralizer.
And you can make fettuccine-like noodles with it, or you can make spaghetti-like noodles.
So cool.
So you can
they look like chips.
They do look like chips, but they're raw, so we have to cook them.
Okay.
You can throw a whole bunch in there, because we're going to make a big, big plate of pasta, almost half that bowl.
I love how you're calling it pasta already.
Well, you know,
it's actually sweet potato, but whatever, your brain doesn't know that.
Your brain doesn't know that. You know what, I know people are going to say, oh, come on, that doesn't work. You can try it with kids, because kids will eat it as mac and cheese. So all with the little cream sauce. All you do is you cut a piece about yay big to put in your spiralizer.
Right.
You lift the top. Yeah, you can just keep stirring that. You know what, you can cover that for a bit, Trace, because we want to get that nice and cooked.
Sure.
And you put it on top of your spiralizer. And you can do this with zucchini. If you want to get fancy and you have people over, you can do this with apples as well.
Oh, nice.
See what I'm getting here? Literally, it takes 2 minutes.
Easy as can be. Look at that.
Can you hear the audience oohing and awing?
Like, oh my gosh.
I can hear you guys doing that. It's great, right? It's great. And then you lift it up, and then et voila.
So
See,
cool.
People love the spiralizer.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So it's a really nice time of year. It's harvest time. You want to use sweet potatoes, high vitamin C, high fiber.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to stir that up a little bit, and we're going to make nice noodles.
Okay.
And I'm all about you getting your greens this year. So this is the year of green, alkaline. The more I can get you to get your greens, the better.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is after we stir that up, and it's going to take about 2.5 to 3 minutes, what you want to do is you want to keep on stirring it until it gets nice and pasta-like.
Okay, so you are making sure that this gets to the consistency that you want it at, because remember, it's pasta.
It's pasta.
We want it to feel like pasta.
And we put olive oil in, so olive oil has a medium smoke point, medium to high.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is once you cover that up, perfect, we're going to get a nice and beautiful consistency. So we can now put that on top of the greens, Trace.
Yeah, we're ready?
So
let's just do it television style.
We're going to do television style ready. And put pasta, put on that greens, perfect.
Look at the colors though, and you know what, we say this all the time. When you get the vegetables that have the bright greens, the bright oranges, you're actually seeing all of the nutrients right there.
And that is high fiber, high vitamin C.
Right.
The next thing you want to do is, a lot of people, I mean, nuts are fantastic. A lot of people forget about our friends pecans. Pecans.
I never forget about my friend Pecan.
Well, you can't do.
Oh, I love him.
Well, you can't do almonds either. Or
I can't do almonds. Remember we did that test?
We did that.
I'm totally off nuts now since that test.
Really?
Barely any nuts.
We'll do another show on that one. It's great.
Let's do another show on that.
So also really great and very harvesty, very great time of year to have them. So what you want to do is you can either put them in olive oil. I sort of like them raw. Yeah, me too. Just top this up so you get a nice crunch on there. And then if you could pass me those sun-dried tomatoes, that would be great. So you just chop them up. You don't have to chop them if you don't want to, but you pour some on top. And this literally takes 2 minutes. And then, you know, I'm a huge fan of goat cheese. I'll let you pour some of that on. Goat cheese is higher in protein, so the higher it is in protein, the more it's going to fill you up, and it is lower in saturated fat. Right. So
I'll just eat that.
You can eat that. Yeah, that's no problem.
I don't want it to go to waste.
So you
got everything you need there in this recipe.
You have everything you need, and with the spiralizer, you can do this pasta-like dish with zucchini. You can do it with sweet potatoes. Right. There's a variety of things that you can do with the spiralizer. Now, I know that it is tricking your brain a little bit that is pasta, but I'm going to tell you, when you're off pasta and you have this option at night, it's hearty, and it's more stick to your ribs sort of thing. So,
really good. Listen, keep the recipes coming, and we will always be posting them online, cityline.ca.